Well, hello everyone. Sargon Destroyer of Worlds here, and thank you for joining me again for another episode of Timberborn. Yes, somehow our beavers are still alive here in Rivia, and no thanks to me. If you watched my last episode, I was dumbfounded, and as I was editing the last video, I'm like, oh my god, the things I was missing, including turning on these pumps, which I did do, but I didn't really realize how bad off we really were until it was far too late. Hopefully our population of beavers begins to rebound. So we have some things like, yeah, we're lacking a few workers. But let's turn on every available water pump that we currently have. Those are on. These are all on. They're not currently being... Oh my goodness, that's how bad we are. Let's prioritize every single workplace here at the moment. Yeah, this is sadness. Great sadness. Those are all full up. In fact, we actually might as well pause these three. There's no water in these, so we can turn those off. Probably pick it up to 2 times speed here as well. Oh, 2 times, Sargon. There you go. So while we're on the water situation, why don't we come in here to our storage options, and we will unlock the large tank. So let's do that. So for 600 science, and we will squeeze her in here. I'm not exactly sure. Where's the... There we go. Well, so why don't we just come in here? We'll just remove these guys here. Oops, wrong one. Remove these guys here. We can do that as... Oh, ooh, beautiful sunset. Hopefully soon we will have a much better water situation. As you can see, should show this to start off. We'll look up here. Rivia, no water. If you recall last episode, I'm like, oh, plenty of water. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Well, all that water is gone. We have all our other resources are doing swell. And over in White Orchard, once again, no water. Let's make sure, yeah, you guys are all working. We have beavers here. So, yeah, things, continue. Ooh, why is this flooding here? Where are we flooding? So things continue to get pretty bad. Where's that water coming through? I'm actually not understanding where that's flowing over. Maybe that was some temporary flooding. I'm not sure. But I think what we will do while we're over here, because waste not, want not, why don't we throw just a couple levees to make this area just a little longer, just in case that's where the water's popping over, but not much we can do about that. Okay, so that is fine and dandy. We are doing good. Water's flowing through here. Water's coming out. Water. Yeah. So actually, speaking of water, why don't we also prioritize maybe these guys here so we can come out and build some more platforms. So we can do that as well. I'm going to try to keep these in line. So we'll do that as well. So that's 3s, 2. So that just made me realize it's these guys that we want to prioritize. We can come back down and make these guys a normal party right there. There we go. That's fine. So we can get one more rung of water pumps. Now, why we're coming out this far, I don't know. But I just like nice straight line. Let's roll with it. Now, oh, dying of thirst. Oh my god. Oh, thank God one was born. But look at all these dying of thirst. He's like, I survived until old age. The rest dying of thirst. Another one bites the dust. No! We have water-ish. 8, 17. Oh my god, White Orchard actually has more water than Rivia proper. And actually, one of those things before we completely move on with today's episode, we're going to turn off the water going to White Orchard, because Rivia proper needs it as well. We have these water pumps here going. We have these 3 water pumps going. So in theory, White Orchard should be in an okay position. Wow. Look at all that precious water we're losing. So why don't we also... I think to get these, we're going to have to prioritize these across the top. Let's do that. Work our way across. Oh my goodness, so many priorities. And realistically, our priority should be water, water, water. Oh, come on, man. Oh, look. Oh, that's White Orchard proper. Okay, but still, wow. We're dropping like flies here. Now let's pause things. Where are my unemployed beavers? Okay, so Rivia proper has unemployed beavers. Okay, so these are off. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to open up those floodgates. We'll re-employ the 3 beavers here. So that will help. That can fill up. We're then good. I think we'll be fine at that point. We can also raise this floodgate up. So we're not in desperate need of water here. So we can put those up. And maybe we'll just leave 1 gate unsynchronized there. Okay. So once again, jobs. Okay, let's pause things. Sargon, let's pause things. Slow things down. Okay, Rivia, everyone is now employed, except at the district center. Oh my goodness. We don't really need those inventors. We can unpause those. You guys gonna work here? Yes, you're gonna go work at the district center. That's good. Pause things again. Come over to White Orchard. 9 unemployed beavers. 9. So we actually might send some across to Rivia proper. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought? Remember, I think last episode, we're like, Rivia, I can send 12 lazy beavers over to White Orchard. And oh no, it's the other way around. Okay, White Orchard. In fact, one of the things we can do too is we can pause, I think, all of our engines. Should have done that last time too. Things are being built. I think, wow, we have now 10 unemployed beavers. So let's migrate. I think, yeah, we're just going to migrate from White Orchard over to Rivia. 10 beavers. There you go. And as they move over, they all find jobs. Everybody's happy. Except for the guys that, I don't know, okay. Water is still a challenge, obviously. And we've got a lot of things being built. The other thing I'm going to come in and prioritize, because, you know, what's another priority, is let's prioritize this. So we can get all that built. Yeah, these guys are just like, Sargon, what would you like us to do, sir? Please, please, for the love of goodness, please be consistent. Now, while we're over here, let's just detonate a few things. I could probably get rid of these guys, get rid of this one. So it's coming along. He's coming along. So what we want to do is, now that things are kind of moving along... Oh, still flooding? Where are we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's just a little bit of flooding. Let's lower that down. Well, of course we can't have that higher. Water's coming through here. Are we dealing with that situation? Maybe we'll just lower that down a bit. Okay, something really got ourselves out of whack here, but we can raise this up. Push more of the water through this part of the system. Raise that back up to 2.5, I guess. Woo! Okay, that was just a tad bit of overflow. Okay, Okay, I think we're good. All this food is dried out, which obviously tad problematic, but it should hopefully come back to life soon enough. Soon enough, hopefully, please. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is I want to get to another metal deposit, or scrap metal deposit, I should say. And we're going to come up right through here. We're going to get rid of these trees. We're going to come in, put a staircase. Yes, don't worry. You will find access soon enough. We can then run a path straight along. Once again, straight along. And now I want to get ourselves up. So we've got a few options. And actually, you know what we're going to do to make this a little cheeky and valuable at the same time? We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to come in with a nice little medium warehouse. And then we'll come in with some platforms. Okay, I probably should have planned that out just a tad better. 3. 1. So we're going to do a staircase there. Now we just got to get ourselves to turn a bit. So 3. And then a staircase. Then we can do a nice... Oh my goodness. Where was I going with this? Okay. We can do this yet. Okay. Yes, exactly how I meant for all that to play out. No, obviously not. So let's come in with another storage. Not there. No, that's not going to work. Why don't we... Actually, we'll provide more connectivity. We're going to provide a staircase. Pathway. Leave ourselves a little reminder. And then a platform. And this is where we're going to have to do a little jaunt. Maybe, maybe not. Can this work? Okay, let's zoom in a little. Staircase. Oh, this actually might work as if I planned it all. We want a 2 height. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's delete that. 3 height. 1 height. There we go. Now we're going to come in and we're just going to delete all this funny stuff I just did. There we go. Oh my goodness. We already have a drought incoming? We haven't even survived this one. Okay, let's pause things. We're going to have to place even more water pumps. Let's come in, detonate these. Pause again. We will then come in with our 3 and a 2. And come in here with another water pump. There we go. Then provide some pathing here. Okay, now I think the other thing we're going to have to do... Oh, and I really wish I would have prioritized some of this. Well, all these water pumps are serving. So let's also come in and do this. Let's also, oh my goodness, prioritize haulers. I'm not even sure if I have any haulers that are currently working. Oh my goodness, this is how short of workers we are in Rivia proper. We are down to 40. Oh my goodness, 40. Look at all the vacancies. 96 vacancies. we are now in survival mode, which means we're going to come in and start turning off anything that might not be valuable to us at this point. Like, we'll even go down to basics. So that builder's hut, great. Hauler's post, great. There's nobody working in that hauling post. Don't have anybody to work there. All that is turned off. We're going to turn off this science guy. I missed him. Distribution post. There's nobody able to work in the distribution post. So let's come down and we will prioritize 2 jobs here in the distribution post. Okay, that needs to have a job, needs to have a job. Oh my goodness. We are short beavers. Let's pause any type of job. In fact, it's probably best for us to come in. Let's pause things. Workplaces, Rivia. Builder's hut. We want all of our deep water pumps to work. Distribution post. Employed district center. Engines are all paused. I'm going to pause our forestry. We will pause our gathering flags, gear workshops, our grills, grist mills, hauling post we'll leave. We'll pause this one. Healer, you don't need a healer at this point. Inventors are all paused. All our lumber mills. We're going to pause all our lumberjack flags. Paper mills are all paused. Smelters are paused. And Tapper Shack is paused. Okay, and then let's come to White Orchard. Let's do the same thing. Scavengers, printing press. We'll turn stuff back on once we get ourselves down to only employing the bare essentials. Turning off all this. Turning off all our grills, the gear workshops, gathering flags, the foresters, get the farmhouse going, turn off the explosives factory, district center, distribution post, that's fine. Deep water pumps all working. Turn off all the bot factories and the bot assembler. Okay. Do we have any unemployed beavers pop up? 21 unemployed beavers in White Orchard. So as you can see, we got ourselves down to the bare minimum. Yeah, we still have folks employed at the farmhouse. That is good. So let's come back into migrate population and we will send another 10 beavers over. They're like, no, please no. So our water is getting back up though. That is good news. This is almost built, which is good news, this levee system. So that should hold back even more water. We're going to do that as well. We'll raise that all the way up. I don't mind if it flows over, not a big deal. Don't want it to overflow here, so why don't we prioritize these 2 here. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't believe how bad things have gone. Okay, let's pause things again. We now have 2 free beavers. Where can I make sure they're employed? We're going to turn this hauling post back on. Okay, so you guys can work there because these guys are prioritized to haul water. That's all we're going to worry about. All we're really going to worry about, if there's free jobs to like go build something, then so be it. But for now, no, sir. No, no, no. Okay, so then if we come over to White Orchard, we actually do have, okay, so let's pause things again, free labor. Folks are building things. You know, we're fine. But I do want to get stuff built, but, we can put guys to work. What we can do is we can turn on lumber mills. Turn those guys on. Don't care about the woodwork shops. We will get an explosives and a paper factory going. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to turn on this lumberjack and this lumberjack for now. See where we stand. We're down to 5 free jobs. Turn on this gatherer's flag. And then we can turn on grilled potatoes, I think. And then we're down to 3 other jobs we can employ here. Ooh, let's turn on all these baby makers. That would be good. All right, what else can we turn on or should turn on? And maybe that's it for now. So why don't we, once again, come into migrate population, and we will now send 1, 2, 3, 4 over to Rivia. We now have 1 unemployed beaver. That is good news. So our water's doing fine. Things are filling up. So I think what we can do is we are going to turn on a lumber mill while we still have the excess power just pouring through, just rip-roaring right through. Oh my goodness. Can you believe how bad this has gotten? And like, we're hitting another drought. So speaking of drought, we unlocked this space here at the beginning to build a large water tank. So we're going to build that. And let's prioritize its build. And let's see. In Rivia, we have plenty of gears. Planks will come. Oh my goodness. And metal blocks, we have none. Oh my goodness. So I think what is not helping that is we're going to come in here. We're going to turn off the metal blocks going to White Orchard. And we're going to turn a smelter back on. Make that a second high priority job. So hopefully we get this built pretty quick, because this can hold a lot of water, and we have a lot of pumps operating here. And I think the same thing. Can we take advantage of... not quite yet. As you can see... Now I have this one on order. It's not yet started. So why don't we... Could unring that bell. Or... Yeah, what I want to do, I want this close to as possible to where we have all the water. So why don't we come and then put, once again, storage. Put that right there. So these guys can come in, just zoom, and actually we're going to rotate that. Just so it also makes the beavers have a little slightly easier time. Most would come here, so we'll have some that will, like this guy will have to come that way. Okay, so with that, we are going to make all this a second high priority. And they're slowly / quickly working their way across. Come on, guys, go, go, go! This is just terrible news here. Rivia is dying. We are doing our best to bring it back. We are 0.8 days from a drought, which reminds me, this we're going to raise back up. And I think the other thing we are going to look at starting to do is hold even more water. Does it make sense? I want to hold more water, but you know what? Perhaps what that's going to take is we're just going to blow up. I mean, yeah, we're going to blow stuff up. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove, I think, all of these and all of these. And then we can put down some explosives. That's going to be a longer term project. But we need to make even more space. Ooh, speaking of space. Let's do this. I'm going to detonate even more. Detonate even more. Yeah. This is part of our solution as well. So that's going to hold more water. We didn't even get to getting this go gone, but yeah, we are probably low of explosives inside the system. Yeah, we only have 32. That's not a lot. Not a lot at all. So yeah, everything. Yeah, this is a challenge. I got myself really cocky, and now we are definitely feeling the pain here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Look at that. That is amazing. We're losing probably lots of water, but because it's not holding it here. Our attempt to hold back water and make this fairly deep, it's causing it to overflow. So I wonder if we were to come in here at some point and just build that up. I don't know. Wow. It has pushed the water over everything. Yeah, that's something we're going to have to figure out. 27 days. Oh my goodness. We only have 1,300 water in the system. You know, Rivia's getting back up. White Orchard, yeah, you need help yet. Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, we didn't get any new water storage tanks yet built. It's coming. Oh my goodness, this is just terrible. Oh, do we actually have... Yeah, we got one dude still going over, taking stuff over to Rivia, the scrap metal. Oh lordy. Okay, that's bad. Let's make sure this does get built. We want that built. Not that it's an uber priority. This needs to get built. We have planks over White Orchard, and we have some gears. But yeah, this is, just horrendous. And this is a problem space, this little scrap metal pile. Okay, so let's get back to getting ourselves over. As you can see, the beavers have been busy while we've been trying to get ourselves in a better position with the water. We can come build ourselves up here. Put that across. And we will have to build a new district out here. And I do want to get... Oh, I might have to sacrifice beavers, which, you know me, I care for all my beavers, and I would never let a beaver die due to neglect whatsoever. Never, ever, ever would I want to see any of my beavers die. Never, ever, ever. So, with that said, why don't we think about putting maybe a little storage unit out here. And we'll do this guy. And the whole purpose is just going to be, can we get... Yeah, that's fine. We don't mind that. You'll get there. Because we will want to send a couple of scavenger flags here. And we're just going to get as much scrap metal as we can. And in fact, where we'll want this built, I'm going to remove it. We're going to get cheeky until we can get the bots, which due to our dire situation and very low scrap metal, which means actually we do need to employ somebody here. Because we do need scrap metal because we're down to 4. Although it's at 5. But yeah, 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is... Yeah, we're in a terrible situation, guys. Oh. why don't we also, I did this last episode. Come in, where are you? Path and structures. I'm going to put a gate here and connect up. Because we disconnected all of this to allow that water to flow through, we lost a easy bridge across, which I guess I could rebuild. I'm not sure. Okay. So let's have a look. How we're doing. Like, yeah, 72 adult beavers. Oh my goodness. It's a massacre. Massacre. As you can see, well, actually, we turned off most of the jobs, so is what it is at this point. So, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rechange these priorities. I'll make these a second high. Actually, I'm going to make those a normal priority at this point, because I do want them to come and do other things. This can just be a normal priority, this paper mill. I really want this. Oh, you know what we're missing here? These guys need to be high priority so they can build the platforms that this is sitting on. Yeah, that's going to be big help. We're going to come in and we're going to make all this a second high priority as well. Get one more water pump. So water, you know, this will be a lot better once this is all cleared. Speaking of clearing, we can just come in and plant a whole ton of explosives. And then let's also clear that guy. So it's going to take a bit because we're out of explosives, but the one nice thing about doing this as well, we won't have any little trees pop up accidentally. And actually, speaking of, since this is now full, let's come in and just remove all those trees as well. Okay, so that'll take a minute. That will take a minute to get done. Oh, thank goodness. If you recall, we were having electrical problems last episode. This does connect. I thought it would. We're good, we're good, we're good. So that all has power, right? Yes. No employees, but it has power. Oh my goodness. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. So we just need these guys to get themselves across. And we're out of planks. So where are those two lonely beavers? Here in Rivia proper. So we're going to turn on an engine. And then we're going to employ another lumber mill. Yeah, this is life at this point, right? So, and speaking of life, we are going to put a bunch of explosives. Now, I think I mucked up. I got a little too trigger happy. And there might be a few spots we can't reach anymore, which would be a darn shame. I think we can do stuff with staircases, but as you can see, these are reachable. I think I can reach these. These two aren't currently reachable. So actually, why don't we fix that? We just need to put a staircase in, and that'll be fine. Just have to be much more careful. Are we close? They got the platforms built underneath now, I believe. Yep, they've been built. Hopefully now they start building this with the... Do we have any planks over here? Yeah, 89 planks in White Orchard. That's fine. Although, yeah, there's a lot on order. A lot. Oh, yeah. This... Oh. We are basically, once again, rebuilding the colony. And that's a tough, tough ask. You know, some things are going well, some things are not. So, as you can see, we lost our waterfall. But the good news is, we're now holding tons of water in here. Beaver's using the showers? Yeah, you can see the showers are being used. It's also their drinking water, but, you know, so whatever. See? You do you, my dude. Don't tell your buddies what's going on. I think the other thing I want to do up here is why don't we come into this patch of resources. Let's remove these. And we are going to come in and put another large water tank here. Because these pumps are going to do a great job. And, oh, you know what? We actually don't need to put it there. Because we are going to put, I think, more water pumps. Yeah, okay. We're going to change the plans. Change O plans. We're actually going to back that off to here. Put that in. That's because most of this land isn't plantable. So we'll come back in and put carrots. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Change of plans. Change my mind. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. So notice our water, once again, is in good standing. White Orchard could definitely stand to hold even more water, which it will as soon as we can get some of these water tanks built. And you know what? I think we're going to do a slight change of plans. We're going to come in. We'll prioritize this water tank. We don't have enough metal blocks and gears and planks to have that built. But having another at least 300 storage is definitely going to help. So let's make that water. There we go. And to help things, oh, am I missing? Oh, I am. Come on, let's come back down. This guy needs to get built. I'm like, why is that not being built yet? Not a single log or plank has been placed. Yeah, one more platform. In fact, while we're here, why don't we come in? We'll make these second high priorities just before we forget. So when this hauling post can start to get built, we can build out the rest of the platforms. It'll be good. It will be good. In fact, I wouldn't mind trying to build down here as well, but yeah, I think that's a bridge too far. So it's fine. We're getting there, including this water pump. But our big, tall order is getting this this done here. So I think with that, we're just going to do a quick jump cut to when we have all this connected. Okay, so we have our wonderful walkway to hopefully, you know, a nice pile of scrap metal. Now, what we need to do is let's find our Rivia District Center. And you'll notice the red line stops here. So that's the end of the world for these guys. So why don't we see if we can stretch this just a tad. And we are going to at least give them a bit of water. So we're not going to completely abandon these guys. I think we can get that built. Actually, we're going to back that up. We are going to put a little water here and a little small warehouse here. And we're just going to make that carrots. We'll prioritize building these things. We're going to have them obtain. Same thing, obtain. And we're going to put water and prioritize building. Thought I could get these guys out here to build. Anyways, the next thing we want to build is we're going to build another large industrial pile. And this is going to be scrap metal. So the plan of this level of cheekiness here is Rivia proper can reach these. But we're going to sever this here and put a temporary district. So there'll be a little bit of water, a little bit of food. Not even a house. For now, no. No, no. You guys aren't worthy. 3 guys, you can sleep on the ground. You're just going to provide us scrap metal. We'll fill this up. We might fill up a second one, but we'll fill one up for sure. We'll then reconnect Rivia to this. Send these 3 guys back. At least that is the plan for now. Oh, the plan would go even better if I took things off pause. Okay, so let's get things back going. 2 times speed. And we can see our plan come to fruition here shortly. So let's just have a look-see. White Orchard is doing great for water. We now have 700 water here. And let's just go to Rivia proper, 1700 water, which will get a lot better once this guy gets built. You can see, short of planks. And oh my goodness, we don't even have... Do we have any metal blocks over here? And the answer to that is no, of course not. And we took off the metal blocks, so I'm not sure where things are going. We can actually turn off planks going to White Orchard and gears. So they can make their own. Gosh darn it. Check down here. We're almost at a point where we can set all this off. Let's see if we can just prioritize that so we can have a little demolition party here. I think that's the low level. We'll find out momentarily, but that is going well. Now we should come back over here. Let's prioritize these being built. Ah, here you go. An army, a literal army of builders. That is awesome sauce. You know, in fact, I'm actually going to be really kind. And I'm actually going to come into storage. I'm going to do another water. Another water. And I will also do a little small, oh, sorry, another medium warehouse. We'll have all these things call and fill up. So that should be enough for a team of 3 industrious little beavers that we can keep restocking. Do carrots, obtain. Let's prioritize the building of that. Once again, building of that and obtain. You can see, already full of water, already full of food. We are very, very close to being able to put a district in. Yep. Cut them off probably right here. See? Little level of cheekiness. I think that's going to do us quite well. We'll just go back and forth and do this until we can get our bots. So the good news is, this is Rivia, and it does have these smelters. So they're smelting, well, they're smelting away. One guy smelting away. Look at that, still 63. We were once full. We were once basically full. And then we have White Orchard. Not as bad. They are growing again, so that is good news. But it's still very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So, but water. Things are getting built. Let's put that on water as soon as we can get it built. That would be good. But we are... You guys have planks. Why aren't you building this? Okay, well, we actually do want this stuff built ahead of it now, I think. So let's come in, and we will do a second high priority on all this. So we can get that hauling post built. And see, jobs are a fill-in, but we still have vacancies, and this will create a bunch as well. Plus all of these. Oh my goodness. Yep. We're going to have to put some more housing in here. But, that is not a now thing. Our now thing is completing our level of cheekiness over here. Let's look. We're getting close. Wait a minute, what? Where'd the water go? Did you guys literally just move it from one to the other? Like, fill all of these, please. That's a little embarrassing if that's going on. Okay, let's watch. You guys just bringing water back and forth? What? Don't drink the water. It's like, don't eat the carrots. No, obtain. 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 Thank you. That's a level of cheekiness that was uncalled for. So once again, we'll see you once we have everything filled up. Well, things are going quite well, and actually didn't really take that long. So we're full of carrots. We will pause things, my dude, as you come in for a delivery for our cheeky area. So let's come in, kind of that view. And we are going to have to disconnect. We will disconnect you here. We will put in a new district center. Try that again, district center. It doesn't really matter much where it's going to go. This is probably not going to last. So, but we can put your home here, and we are going to migrate from, oh my goodness, where? So we actually have one free beaver in Rivia, which is, no, we don't want to do automatic. What's going on? District 3. Right, we have one free beaver in Rivia. There we go. So we'll just send them all over from Rivia. That's fine. You guys can come here. Please build all this. You've moved in. Oh, we can make all these obtain because once, sorry, just regular. Because there is no hauling post, and at least for now, there's no desire to ever have a hauling post over here. Okay, you can work there. Build. Build. Start collecting, please. Well, not from there. No goods in stock, because you need to go to work. Well, I guess you don't want to work at this hour. That's fine. But you guys do realize you will die of thirst sooner than later. Oh, there they go. There they go. So we're going to come in here. We're going to unemploy all of you guys. Turn all that off. You guys all work here. Yes, get the scrap metal. Get the precious. Get the precious. Then we'll eventually have to get underground. That will be a boon. But that is not a thing we can do today. Now, thankfully, after nearly killing Rivia and Rivia proper, we're starting to climb back up. I'd have to really look to see if we were where we started, but oh my goodness. But the good news is, full of water. Full of water. White Orchard doing excellent with water as well. We have a total of 6 pumps going. These 4 new ones here in our reservoir system. Our reservoir is getting close to at least getting it at a level, which will be nice, but basically they have to work their way across. But that's fine. We have these guys up here. Oh, we can do that. Ooh. But we're in danger here. So why don't we let a little water through and also have some fun at the same time. Create this nice, lovely little channel. Oh, wow. But that took away all of our water, basically. Let's let all the water out that we can. Well, that's sadness. Hopefully that was a good call, but it felt good, right? And if it feels right, just do it. I think that's going to be good. We'll eventually get dynamite down there. Oh, look, you guys haven't even picked up these explosives yet. That is high level of rudeness, so please pick those up. But you know what? We started off today's episode basically dying and killing off Rivia. Which is a hangover from our last episode. But we're doing great now where we can totally be cheeky and not really worried about these fellows here. Although we do need you guys to deliver them into here. Right? Oh, they'll probably fill these up and then move them. Right? Right? Or do I need one more? I might need one more. Poor Beaver. So we will send another one from Rivia. And we can turn that back on and have one job there. Hopefully he just moves stuff. Will you? He's like, that was a long trip. I'll let my buddies work. But, I need a nap. But, it's Beaver life. So I think with that, we're going to leave ourselves here. Rivia is in better condition. It is slowly climbing back up in population. But more importantly, I think we have finally solved our water problem. And we can get to bigger, badder things, including these long-awaited bots. Hopefully they begin appearing next episode and can get over to our new temporary district. And if you've got a cool name for that new temporary district, I can pull one from the Witchers series, which is the general plan here. So do let me know in the comments below. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.